What's up, everyone? This is Bacon, and today we're talking about the new hero, Satrana. Satrana is the new Mauler mage hero. She is a flame weaver. So I guess the theme of this patch was heroes with flames in their kits. We got Matra, and then we got Satrana. They like flames for some reason. So she is a hero that is a damage dealer. She does continuous damage. She does some single target AoE damage. She also has a little bit of stuns in her kit. And then she also has a little bit of self-healing. And part of her damage is HP based or percentage. And so it gives her a little advantage to those who are a little higher in HP and gives her a little bit of flexibility in different game modes, which is nice. She has received a good amount of buffs compared to Classic. In Classic, she was kind of across the board, very below average. In Companions, I could see her being a good faction tower campaign hero. I feel like I say that about every hero, honestly. But I think she could actually be pretty good with some Mauler Tower stuff. I could see her being solid in a few other game modes. I don't know about PvP. We'll have to kind of test out and see how she is in that. But I think in a lot of areas, she could be interesting to kind of find a spot for her. I could see her being good in Dream Realm too, and maybe one or two of those. But she also has a really interesting signature item where enemies that have a higher percentage of health than her deal 20% less damage. And then it goes up to 40 at 10, and then 50 at 20. And then the first time her health falls below 50%, the next use of her ultimate skill, Fire Dance, will not cost energy. So at 50%, she uses her ultimate, which is cool, without any energy cost. That is a 15% jump compared to Classic. In Classic, it's a 35%. And so she gets a little nudge where she can use it earlier before it's too late and she dies. So I think she does have potential. I don't think she's I don't think any new heroes really you need to summon them right now. But I think she'll be a hero that will make Maulers a little bit stronger on the damage department. I think she'll be a fun hero that people could build. And I think she does have a fun winter skin. So I'm curious if they do release a skin for her at some point. Not that that's that important. And then taking a look at her divine effects, unlocks Flame Seed skill upgrade. Enemies suffer damage 4% of their max health every second. Unlocks this skill upgrade. The energy recovery rate of burning enemies is reduced by 40%. And then at 5 stars, if overflow causes an enemy to burn for more than 15 seconds in total, future burns from overflow and that enemy will be enhanced. Enhanced overflow will prevent burning enemies from recovering health, and its burning damage is increased to 2 times the initial value. So I think this could be potentially good against bosses, maybe Guild or Dream Realm. I don't know. I'm not able to test her, but I feel like that'd be kind of a fun thing to kind of theory craft a little bit. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Arena of Trials. Just to give some examples, let's see what she's doing. I'm curious about her damage, but I'm also curious to see what kind of healing she is doing. Let's put some Mauler Bros in there, and then let's put some Sustain. There you go. What a nice little team. There's Awakened Brutus. I have no idea where she is, to be honest. Oh, there she is. Okay, so she's... Awakened Brutus kind of took away from her, but she's doing some damage. Let's do another one to see if we can get not Awakened Brutus. Let's try this. Let's just try like a very basic, not heavy damage team to see if she shines a little bit more. And people are dying, so we'll see how they died. Okay, she's up there with Rain. You know, she's doing something. Honestly, with a lot of these battles, it's really hard to tell like how useful they actually are because, you know, you're not really... I'll leave her in. You're not doing the actual game modes. I do wish they'd let you rent the heroes for a few days to actually like try them out and see what they're like in different parts of the game, but that is not something they will continue doing. Okay, she did a little bit more damage there. Yeah, I'm sure she would be valuable in some comps. I'm not convinced she's like going to be game breaking, but I think she will be someone who is not totally horrible. I can't even match her with... Okay. I want to match her with Rosalina. Okay, so she's doing a little more damage there. Um, so you can see that she has some damage abilities. She's not doing a whole lot else there, but she can crank out some damage, which is good to see. Obviously, like I always say, I would never just start summoning these heroes with your Destiny summon scrolls or with your diamonds. You should always wait for dimensional events for that. But I think if you want her, wait till she comes out, add her to your wish list, and then test her out then. But that is her. I'm not really strong either way about how she is. Curious to see how some of the whales and people who might be pulling for her think of her. But that is Satrana, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like my content, make sure you like and subscribe below. And as always, have a great rest of your day. Peace.